Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We're going to do something a little bit different today. Instead of using cards, I've chosen a rune for each of 4 groups, and we're going to use some astrology dice. All right, so group 1, you have this lovely Amazonite. Okay. Group 2 has this lovely little piece of amber. And yes, amber is a resin. It is not a crystal. But those of us who work with crystals love working with fossilized resin, otherwise known as amber. It's wonderful. And group 3 has this nice clear quartz crystal. Group 4 has this sweet little tangerine quartz. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. And yes, you see my selenite here. I always have my selenite nearby. All right. Get the astrology dice. Okay. So group 1 with the Amazonite. Okay. Your rune is Elhaz in the reverse. This is, don't get too worried. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's coming to me as a warning. It's kind of an information letting you know that you need to protect yourself against negative energy and negative people because they put out negative energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, is that you need to protect yourself against negative energies. And you can do that by wearing a black crystal or carrying it in your pocket or something. Black onyx, black tourmaline is really good. I said black onyx, black tourmaline. Black kyanite is going to be the best, but that's a semi-fragile kind of crystal. That's something you need to be very careful with. But the good thing about black kyanite is that it is self-clearing. So when the black stones absorb all of the negative energy, the black kyanite has the ability to dispel it. So it absorbs it from you, but clears it away. So I think black kyanite is extremely wonderful as far as a protective crystal. But black onyx, black tourmaline, I know there's something else. Anything black. Oh, obsidian. That was the other one I was thinking of, black obsidian. Those are all wonderful protective crystals. If you carry the onyx, the obsidian, or the tourmaline is another one that can be semi crumbly. It can be kind of fragile. Not always. If you have, like, I have a couple of bracelets that are made of tourmaline, has tourmaline beads, and they're actually pretty tough. So I guess it all depends on the processing. But anyway, if you wear any of those or carry them on you, you need to clear them. I suggest getting some selenite. The selenite will clear them lickety split. And I would do it every single night. Every day that you carry them, make sure that that you clear them every day. I can't emphasize that enough. Every day. There are other crystals. If you want to look into crystals for protection, there are plenty of others that can be very protective, and I recommend clearing them every day as well. Except selenite. Selenite can be very protective, but it does not need to be cleared. It is self-clearing. So this would be something that would be safe for you to wear. But this, again, is another one that can be, it can be a little bit fragile and flaky. So, yeah, I would be careful. But yeah, I've seen bracelets made with selenite beads and stuff. So if you want to get something like that, I absolutely go for it. Okay, so let's get into your dice roll. All right, group 1. What have you got for group 1? All right. Group 1 has the Sun and Gemini. I have a friend who's a Gemini. If you're watching, I bet you picked group 1 again. And the 8th house. All right. So here it says for the Sun, this has to do with you, your core values, your personal identity, your ego, your self-image. That has to do with all of that. And it says for Gemini, okay, this can be about seeing both sides of a story. Okay, don't be overthinking things or put yourself into intellectual distress. And the 8th house, this has to do with transformation, life and death cycles, rebirth kind of thing. It's the ending of something, the ending of a cycle that you're ready for it to end, and the beginning of something totally new. Okay. You're reinventing yourself. Or if you aren't planning to already, maybe it would be a good idea to. Maybe it would be a good thing for you to reinvent yourself. You're starting a new cycle. You've either just ended something or you are ending something now. Something is ending for you. This is your opportunity to reinvent yourself. But don't overthink it. It's okay to see all sides of things, but don't overthink it. Keep some things to yourself. Whatever it is that you're planning on doing, you have been keeping it to yourself. You have been keeping this to yourself, and you've got plans. And if my Gemini friend chose this again, then it's right on, sister. Oh, okay. All right, that's that for group 1. All right, on to group 2 now. Group 2 had the little amber. Isa is your rune. If you've been a little confused about something lately, or you just can't seem to get clarity enough to make a decision on something, you're getting the clarity. The answers are going to be coming to you. It's like if you've kind of been at a bit of a standstill, feeling a little stagnant, that's over. That's over. And that's good news. All right, let's see what the astrology dice say for group 2. Group 2, group 2. All right. Woohoo. All right, so group 2, you've got the moon. You've got the moon and, yeah, Scorpio. In the 3rd house. All right, so give me a moment. The moon has to do with hold on. Okay, hold on. The 3rd house. Okay. This can be about intuition and empathy, about, emotions, moods changing, things like that, your desires. Scorpio. Okay. 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 All right. You're going to get some kind of news. There is either you have just received some kind of news that had you all up in your emotions because you took it personally, or you're going to, and this is warning you not to take it personally. It could be coming from one of your siblings, if you have siblings. They may say something in passing or give you some kind of constructive criticism, or it seems constructive, or they intend it from their perspective to be constructive, but the way they deliver it causes you to take it personally. Yeah, there's no need for you, whatever this is, whether it's already happened or it's about to happen, don't take it personally, because it's not meant that way. It's just not being communicated in a pleasurable manner. It's like somebody's being brutally honest with you, but it hurts your feelings. And so this is a heads up that if it's already happened and your feelings were hurt, let it go, because they really didn't mean it that way. And if they do tell you that, if you talk to them and they tell you, I didn't mean it like that, they're being honest with you. They're being sincere. They were honest with you in the first place, and they're being honest with you when they say they didn't mean it in a harsh or hurtful way. And if it hasn't happened yet, this is your warning not to take it personally. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, and the clarity, is something different. But I think when you talk to this person, and I'm getting strong sibling vibes, so it may not be that for everyone, but for at least some of you, it's going to be something that one of your siblings says, either some news that they bring you, or you know, something they say in passing or something they intend as a constructive criticism, and it's gonna hit you sideways, and you're gonna be not sure how to feel about it, or you may initially react adversely. You may feel hurt. So don't be. It's not personal. It's not about you in the sense that they're not trying to hurt your feelings. They're being honest with you because they care about you. They just deliver it very poorly. Okay? That's what that comes down to. They just deliver it very poorly. All right. So let's go on to group 3 with the clear quartz crystal. Berkana. Your rune is Berkana. Believe it or not, that is where the Bluetooth symbol came from. I'm sure you will believe it. It looks just like the Bluetooth symbol. It came from a Nordic rune called Berkana. And this has to do with new beginnings. Yes, it does. New beginnings. So you've either started something new, you're getting a fresh new start in life, or you're about to. It's something you're planning and you're about to do. It's either about to happen, you're about to make it happen, or it has just happened. All right, so let's get the dice for group 3. What does group 3 need to know? Whoa, I thought that was going to go off the table. I'm glad it didn't. Oh. This goes this way. Yes. This is Mercury. And this is Libra. I recognized it. That's my moon sign. And your 5th house. Okay, the 5th house. All right, group 3. Yeah, and we're going into Mercury retrograde soon. So be careful with communications, because that is what Mercury is about. Communication, conversations, new ideas, creativity, logic, you know, intellectual things. That's what Mercury works with. So in Mercury retrograde, that's when electronics can foul up, people have misunderstandings, miscommunications. Yeah, so we have to be careful, be aware of that. But let's see. And what does Libra have for you? Of course, Libra is about balance, seeing both sides. And the 5th house. This has to do with femininity. Also leans toward hobbies and creative disciplines, it says, or fun activities. So let's see. What am I getting on this? Okay. If you are not already, you are coming into a really creative period. Yeah. Embrace it. And don't worry about pleasing anyone but yourself. I mean, I'm not saying be a jerk to anyone else in your life. And I'm not saying only do what makes you happy. I mean, There are everyday tasks that have to be accomplished whether we want to do them or not, but that's not what I'm talking about. It's like you're entering, if you have not already entered a period of real creativity, you are about to. You may even have some plans about something, and it's do what please yourself with your creative endeavors. Whatever it is that you want to do it because you love it, not. And if somebody else is saying, oh, no, don't do that, do it this way, no, don't listen to that. Listen to yourself. I feel like you're someone who is working toward work-life balance. You want to have fun. You've got to work, but you've also got to have fun. And you're making time for these things that you're feeling creatively inspired about. So yeah, for somebody out there, I think you're going to have somebody that's going to be upset with you for not wanting to go out with them. But your creative juices are flowing and you're working on something. You've got some project that you're really excited about and you want to put in the time and you're really enjoying it. So you're not going out for drinks on Friday night and you're not going dancing Saturday night because you're busy doing something that you've been really inspired and led to do. And don't let anyone talk you out of that, okay? Yeah, don't let anyone talk you out of that because they very well may try to. They don't want to go out alone. They want you to go with them. And if you don't want to go, don't go. This is more important. Not that your friend or whoever that is not important, but this is more important because it's something that has you fired up. It's something you're really inspired to do. And if you don't do it, you're going to regret it. So do what you got to do. Okay, group 3. Very good, very good. And I think these creative endeavors, these inspiration that you're having could very well be connected to this new beginning. That may be what you're inspired to do, is something that's going to kick off, a side hustle that's going to make you extra money, or even your main hustle. You may be going into business for yourself and you're putting in the time and effort to get everything set up. And if you're selling products, you're producing them, you're putting it all together, you're doing the crafts or whatever it is, so that you're building up your supply so you have it for the next craft fair or whatever you're doing. Just something that popped into my mind as an example. It doesn't have to be that. This is going to be different for everyone, but yeah, this is great. Really nice, group 3. I wish you the best of luck. I really do. Good for you. Keep your boundaries, okay? Keep your boundaries with that person or people that may be trying to talk you out of doing what you're doing. You just keep on keeping on. All right. Okay, so let's get into group 4 with the tangerine quartz. You have Kanaz. This feels like some kind of a breakthrough. Creatively speaking, or even for some of you, it could be in a relationship that's been a little stagnant, or maybe you're not quite totally getting along lately and you're kind of having trouble, For some of you, not for everyone. For some of you, it may be some kind of a breakthrough in a relationship where you start to you start to get some traction where it's like, okay, I get it now. All right, let's do this. And things start going better. For others of you, this may have to do with some type of an inspiration, something that you're creatively inspired toward. And I'm seeing that a lot lately. That's really happening for a lot of people. All right, group 4. What do the astrology dice have to say for group 4? Well, okay. That's kind of wild. Because group 4, you have the moon and Scorpio with the 7th house. The only thing different from group 2 is the house. Okay, group 4. Give me a second, group 4. Okay. The moon, of course, has to do with emotions, intuition, your heart's desire, things like that. Material possessions, subconscious desires, empathy. Okay. It's feminine energy. And then Scorpio, I'm feeling something transformative here. Oh. Okay, group 4, because the 7th house talks about partnerships. It could be personal or business. So that could be different for everybody. For some of you, it may be a personal relationship or a personal partnership. And for others, it will be a business partnership. It's like a new person in your life may become really significant for you. Can have to do with any kind of contract, which marriage is a contract, so it can include that, or divorce, or any other kind of matters that have to do with law. This is feeling like partnership. Definitely. A relationship that you have with somebody. I feel like it's a friendship. And for some of you, it's a friendship that is transforming into a romance. For others of you, it is a friendship that is getting the business partnership aspect added to it. And I just heard, and for the third group, so I have to tell you, there is a third group in this where it's both. It's someone that you had a really great friendship with, but your relationship is like evolving in both directions. You're becoming business partners and romantic partners. That's just for a smaller portion of you. And if it's not something that hasn't just happened like very recently, if this hasn't already happened, it's about to. But it's something you're going to feel really, really good about, because this is a very good person. This is somebody who is a quality partner. They get you. And they appreciate the fact that you get them. Oh yeah, this one's good. And that goes both ways for the romantic partnerships and for the business partnerships, because you resonate on a level where you're on the same page business wise. And then for the others, romantically speaking, you have a lot of the same interests and goals in life, and you appreciate each other. There is a lot of respect here. That's why this is a really good transformation in the friendship, whether it's going toward a romance or it's going into the business partnership. And then for the very small group of you where it's turning into both, that's why, because this is a really good connection. And this is somebody who's probably, obviously, to me, it's obvious, okay? They are a soulmate. And we have soulmates on all different levels in our lifetime. Most people associate soulmates with romantic partnerships. And although there are plenty of those, there are also soulmates that you would never go there with that person. You love them deeply, but not in a romantic kind of way. I have, personally speaking, I have chosen family members that I know are soulmates. I know we come from the same soul family. It's something that I feel it and they feel it, and we know it. So this is a very, very good thing. Group 4, this is wonderful, and I'm very happy for you. I wish you the best of luck moving forward, whichever one of the 3 sets of people you are in within group 4. Whether this is a friendship transforming into a romance, a friendship transforming into a business partnership, or a friendship that transforms into a romance and business partnership. I wish you the best, and congratulations to all of you. Nice. Very good. All right, guys. That wraps up the reading for today. Readings for today. I think this was fun. I hope all of you found it as enjoyable as I did. I thought it was a lot of fun. And if you like the readings today, you like my content and my channel, please hit the like, and make sure if you haven't already subscribed that you hit that subscription button. And if you know people who would be interested in my channel, please send them my way. The more the merrier. And I'm having fun with this. I hope all of you are too. Please let me know. The comments, you can always leave me comments. If you have any requests, please let me know. If there's anything you'd like to see on my channel, I'm open for suggestions. I want to make this the best that I can. So anyway, thanks again. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.